Breaking news coming in. Sources have told India Today the Delhi police is now probing the protest that was organized by SDPI in Jantar Mantar area on the same day of the violence. In the speech, the person can be heard saying, and I quote, "People dressed as monks go near our masjid and give rape threats." Police is now probing whether these participants were also from Jahangirpuri or not. They also have received information that a rumor of an attack was spread in the protests. Let's get Shreya on this, who's breaking the story for us. But this is latest development coming in, but source-based information nevertheless. Delhi police probing one protest that was organized by SDPI in Jantar Mantar area on the same day of the violence. The probe is currently on, is what we're picking up from highly placed sources. In the speech, the person can be heard saying, and I quote, "People dressed as monks go near our masjid and give rape threats," unquote. Police is now probing whether these participants were also from Jahangirpuri or not. They've also received information that a rumor of an attack was spread in the protest. Shreya Chatterjee now joins us live for the very latest on this. Shreya, this is very important probe. If our sources are to be believed, our highly placed sources telling us that there is another protest that was organized by the SDPI in Jantar Mantar area on the same day of the violence, and the Delhi police currently is probing if there is a link to the Jahangirpuri protest or not. Explain the significance of this, and also there are many other questions still arising, and I'm sorry to sound like a broken record, but there is still no response from Delhi police as far as taking action against the people who are brandishing swords in broad daylight is concerned.
Well, yes, Chaiti. But, if I talk about first these visuals that we have accessed, this is from a protest that took place on that very day that violence broke out in Jahangirpuri. This is a visual from the afternoon in Jantar Mantar, where SDPI had organized a protest on 16th of April. I repeat, the very day when the riot erupted in Delhi's Jahangirpuri following that Hanuman Jayanti Yatra. Now, inflammatory speech can be heard where one person is saying that people in the attire of a monk come near our masjid and they give rape threats. These are inflammatory messages that were given in that protest. Delhi police is right now probing that any of the participants on this protest, whether or not they were from Jahangirpuri, because that is what the Delhi police believes could be a possible reason of the flare-up, a possible reason for the spark that led to the protest. Because remember, there was a rumor that Delhi police believes was spread in this protest that their community will be attacked. Now, this is the reason Delhi police is right now going through these visuals. They are trying to key in on who were the participants of the protest at Jantar Mantar that was organized by SDPI on the same day that the violence began in Jahangirpuri during the Hanuman Jayanti Yatra.
All right, and there was a certain speech that was made by the person, and the person can be heard saying a few things. Do we have that on record through our sources, or is it just hearsay from our sources at the moment? Because this is a very communal story right now, and we're dealing with this rather very sensitively, Shreya.
Well, yes, absolutely, Chaiti. But India Today has indeed accessed those videos where the speech was given. Those videos have been accessed by India Today. We can see that person giving that speech, and that's exactly the reason why the Delhi police will now crack a whip on the organizers of this protest, where the permission was taken, whether there was a call for the protest, what was the timing of it, did it match with the timing that it concluded, and then we saw the violence begun at Jahangirpuri. All the timeline will now be probed by the Delhi police, because they will not look away from this protest, because it happened on the same day, Chaiti. That is extremely important to point out, because it was the 16th of April when violence broke out in Jahangirpuri. It was the same day that this protest was organized in Delhi's Jantar Mantar.
All right, leave it at that, Shreya. We'll keep coming back to you for more on this story, Shreya. On top of this Delhi riot story, bringing us all the very latest on this. The Delhi police, from what we're picking up, have intensified hunt for the Jahangirpuri rioters. On Monday, shooter Sonu Sheikh was nabbed by the cops after a hunt. Sonu's video firing from a gun surfaced after the Saturday violence. With Sonu, a total number of arrests are 25. Another arrested accused has reportedly confessed already to supplying glass bottles to rioters to throw at the procession. Meanwhile, security has been stepped up in the area. The Home Ministry has deployed 3 additional companies of CRPF and a total of 15 of them have been deployed. The Delhi police is grilling accused Ansar and Islam and are also trying to find the motive behind shooter Sonu Sheikh's actions and who gave the gun to him. Meanwhile, Union Home Minister Amit Shah spoke to the Delhi police about the violence. The minister has asked the police to take action and set a precedent. The Home Minister has been monitoring the Jahangirpuri incident and had even spoken to Delhi Police Commissioner Rakesh Asthana and also the Special Commissioner of Police, Law and Order, Dipendra Pathak.
दिल्ली के अंदर लॉ एंड ऑर्डर की सिचुएशन ठीक नहीं है। बीजेपी को पुलिस को ठीक से कंट्रोल करना चाहिए, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर को ठीक से लागू करना चाहिए, उनको दंगों को रोकना चाहिए। जो भी आरोपी हैं उनको ना 10 गुना सजा दो। बीजेपी वाले हों, किसी भी पार्टी के हों, 10 गुना सजा मिलनी चाहिए, किसी को छोड़ना नहीं चाहिए।
कुछ टुकड़े टुकड़े गैंग की स्लीपर सेल हैं जो एक क्रोनोलॉजी के तहत काम कर रही हैं और उनका मेन मतलब ये है कि देश में कैसे भी अशांति रहे। इसलिए जब अवसर मिलता है भ्रम फैलाने का, भ्रम के माध्यम से भय फैलाने का, वो इस तरह का काम करते हैं।
जहांगीरपुरी में अगर वो प्रोसेशन निकल रहा था, उसके साथ पुलिस क्यों नहीं थी? वो मस्जिद जहाँ पे ये वाक़या हुआ, उस मस्जिद के चारों तरफ पुलिस क्यों नहीं थी? क्या ऐसा नहीं है कि प्रशासन ही चाहता था कि ऐसा हो? इंटेलिजेंस क्या कर रही थी? पुलिस क्या कर रही थी? इसके लिए प्रशासन और सरकार जिम्मेदार है।
विश्व हिंदू परिषद के ऊपर इसलिए एफआईआर दर्ज की गई है कि उसने कोई परमिशन नहीं ली या उसके कुछ एक आध कार्यकर्ताओं को डिटेन या अरेस्ट करने की भी कोशिश की है। ये निस्संदेह दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण और दिल्ली पुलिस की अपनी कार्यप्रणाली पर भी प्रश्न चिन्ह खड़ा करने वाला है। हम लीगल बैटल या कानूनी विधि सम्मत कार्रवाई करेंगे यदि हमारे किसी कार्यकर्ता को या विश्व हिंदू परिषद को झूठे किसी केस में फंसाया गया तो।
हनुमान जी की जन्मोत्सव की शोभा यात्रा हर साल निकलती है, कोई आज नहीं निकली है, पहली बार। हर साल हम लोग निकालते हैं। हर कानूनन जो भी हमारी मतलब उसमें रहती है परमिशन वगैरह सब लेकर हमने 3 थानों से परमिशन लेकर के हमने उस यात्रा को निकालने की परमिशन ली। पुलिस ने हमें परमिशन भी दी लेकिन सिक्योरिटी प्रोवाइड नहीं कराई। हमारा यही मानना है कि जिस हिसाब से हम लोग इतने सालों से वहाँ पर हम लोग यात्रा निकालते आए हैं, आज तक कुछ नहीं हुआ, लेकिन अभी कुछ न कुछ कोई ना कोई उसमें शरारती तत्व जरूर हमें ऐसा लग रहा है कि कुछ हुआ है और कुछ बड़ा करने वाले हैं। इसमें आगे भी ये घटनाएं बढ़ती जाएंगी, इस पर रोकथाम होनी चाहिए।
देखिए, टोटल अगर आज तक की गिरफ्तारी की बात कहें तो 24 हुई है, जिसमें 24 में 2 एप्रीहेंशन है जो 2 जुवेनाइल्स हैं और बाकी जो 22 हैं जो गिरफ्तारियां हुई हैं, इसमें जो भी आप फोटोग्राफ में देख रहे हैं, यानी कुल मिलाकर जितने लोग रिवॉल्वर या कुछ उस तरह की चीजें लेकर सामने दिखे हैं, उन सब की गिरफ्तारियां हो गई हैं। 2-3